Morning everybody, happy Vlogmas day 14. Yeah, day 14. I keep forgetting what day it is, which doesn't really make sense because I say it every single day, so I should start remembering really what day we're on. But happy Vlogmas day 14. Today I'm not really doing much in the day because I have a lot to do for work, so I've just been catching up on all of that before our Christmas break. I'm going to be off from December 22nd till the 2nd of January, which is really nice, so I'm looking forward to that. But this evening, my friend Elizabeth, who you might have seen in the Gaylord Palms Ice vlog, because she kind of took me to that, is coming over and we're going to watch the Eras Tour movie, which is now available to rent. It was released yesterday for Taylor's birthday, but I had the Moonlight Magic event last night, so we weren't able to get together to watch it then, but we are getting together tonight to watch it. So Elizabeth is gonna bring some treats over, I think. My job is to create a Taylor Swift inspired cocktail. So in a moment, I'm gonna go to Publix, I think, because I think that's the closest liquor store to me. And oh, and on that note, I find it so interesting that in America, or at least in Florida, or at least in Orlando, because that's the only place I've ever lived, they don't sell alcohol in the supermarkets. Like, it's a separate shop. So you know how like you go to Tesco or whatever and you walk in and they've got the alcohol aisle? They don't have that. They do not sell alcohol. They sell beer and wine and like the seltzers in the shops, but if you want vodka, tequila, whatever, you have to go to a separate shop. And most of the time they're connected to it. So like Walmart will have a Walmart liquor store and like Publix has a Publix liquor store, but not all of them have it. And I just find it really interesting how different that is, because one of my favorite things when I was younger used to be to like run down the alcohol aisle and make sure like, and see if I got in trouble for running down there before I was 18. Gosh, such a sad life. Yeah, so it just makes me laugh that like that's the difference that I notice. I'm gonna go to Publix liquor store to try and get something. My idea, I think, is to get like a purple gin and then mix it and do like a lavender haze drink, but I'm not really sure, so we'll see what I come up with. I also have to make another cocktail tonight because my cousin is hosting a cocktail Christmas party this weekend, and she asked David if he could make Coquito, which is a Puerto Rican drink. It's kind of like eggnog, but way better. And David's dad makes it every single year for Christmas, and it's delicious. And for the past 2 Christmases, I've made it myself. And last Christmas, I took it to Beth and Jeff's Christmas cocktail party, and it was a hit. Like, everybody drank it within 5 minutes. So my cousin asked David, like, if he could make it for her party, and he was like, actually, it's Charlie that makes it. So I'm gonna make it today because I feel like it tastes better once it's sat for a couple of days so all the flavors can go in. So I'm gonna make it today because the party is on Saturday, so then it will have 2 days to like sit. And I'll show you that because maybe you've not heard of Coquito before. Maybe you wanna try and make it yourself. You should. It's delicious, so delicious. It's literally Christmas in a glass, and you can make it non-alcoholic too. So like, obviously I'll add alcohol in, just don't add it in if you want to make it as a mocktail. If you don't drink, or if you're not at the age to drink, you should still try it without the alcohol. It's so good. I am gonna go and get ready because well, Elizabeth has seen me in worse states, but we're gonna go for a cute, comfy look tonight. We both already discussed it. I think I'm gonna wear my green trousers and my like all too well jumper from the Lost Bros, and then just do a tiny little bit of makeup. I'm probably not gonna do anything to my hair. But yeah, let's go and run some errands to get the stuff that we need tonight, and I will make sure to have you with me. I am ready, we're in the car, we're going to Publix. I was just thinking, and I've been thinking about it since this morning, because when I was editing my video this morning, you'll have seen it in yesterday's Vlogmas because I couldn't edit it out, but these like 2 women that were walking behind David and I right at the end like went out of their way to like come into the video and be like this, and I just think photobombing is such a weird thing. I don't know, like when I see someone in the parks like trying to take their photos or like taking a video, I kind of like stay out of the way because I don't really want to be in the background of it. And I've always thought that about like people when they do it to people's photos and stuff, and I'm like, why would you want to be in the back of someone's photo on purpose? Like, I think it's funny when you do it with your friends, like if my friend was filming something and then I came in the background, I'm like, but for someone I don't know. Is it just me that thinks that's strange? I just was thinking about it earlier when I was editing, because I was like, I could not imagine myself. Oh, 1 second. Hello.
Hey.
Do you want to say hi to Vlogmas?
Oh, hi Vlogmas. I'm on my way to Chipotle because I didn't take any lunch to work and thought I would call my wonderful wife.
Wow. I'm jealous that you're going to Chipotle. Although, to be honest, because I'm going to Publix to get all the stuff, I did think about getting a pub sub. So now I might.
Yeah, you should, and then also I'll be bringing dinner after work, so.
Sorry about that, guys. David just called me, so, but at least you got to hear him on today's Vlogmas. Anyway, I am going to go now to Publix. I know that was kind of a random ramble, but I was just thinking about it and I just thought it was a bit bizarre because it's something that like I personally wouldn't do. But I just want to know what you think. Like, do you think it's strange, or do you just think it's funny, or do you just not even care? I mean, I don't really care that much, but it brought my attention when I saw it in today's video, so, or yesterday's video. Anyway, I will see you after we've been to Publix, so see you on the flippity flip. I made it back home, and I feel like weird things keep happening to me when I'm in Publix. This man literally chased me into the shop with a trolley. He didn't work for Publix, and he was trying to get me to take the trolley, and he was like, it's easier, it's easier. And I had a basket because I knew I was only getting a few things, and he was like, take it, it's easier. And I was like, I'm fine, thank you so much. And he's like, but it's easier. And it was just very bizarre. This is why I don't ever want to leave the house. Honestly, I think he was just trying to be nice. I was trying to determine it afterwards, like, was he being weird or was he trying to be nice? And I think he saw me and thought, maybe she needs a trolley, but it was just, yeah. Anyway, I was gonna get a pub sub, but the line was really long. So instead I went to their little grab and go area, and I got tavern, ham, and smoked Gouda slides, little slideys. These are not for you guys. No, don't even think about it. I will come back to you later on when I start making my Coquito and whatever cocktail I come up with for the Taylor Swift event. The man in the Publix liquor store was so funny. He was Puerto Rican. And I was like, oh, I'm actually making Coquito. Can you tell me where like the Don Q is? And he was like, oh my God, no wonder your husband married you. I thought it was for your looks, but it's definitely for the Coquito. And I was like, yeah. Well, he was a blast. He was hilarious. Yeah, so anyway. Shout out to Harvey from Publix. It's time! Mariah Carey there for me to make Coquito. Okay, so this is my father-in-law's recipe. Not sure if I'm supposed to share it, but here it is. So, father-in-law, if you're watching, I'm sorry for sharing your family secrets, but it really is the best. So, really, it's like a profession of love for your Coquito skills. Okay, so I'm gonna double everything because I wanna make 2 portions and maybe keep one for myself or maybe give my cousin both. Okay, so 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. So we're gonna do 2 cans. I also don't know what size the cans are gonna be. Also, condensed milk is so weird, it literally is like custard. The evaporated milk can size is completely different to the condensed milk can size, so I'm just gonna kind of wing this and hope for the best. As I've said, I've only made it twice before. Once 1 year ago and once 2 years ago. And my one 2 years ago wasn't as good because I didn't have my father-in-law's recipe. I just got a recipe online and it called for like coconut milk or something, which he does not use. Could taste a difference. It was still really good though, just not as good. But last year, everyone loved my Coquito. Making it in this big jug, and then I need to try and find like a bottle or something to put it in. I think what I might end up doing is pouring out, oh no. It tastes like custard. That's bizarre. I might end up pouring out the Don Q and using that as the Coquito bottle, and then like figuring out something else to put the Don Q in. And my cans of condensed milk, I'm glad I have this massive jug because it's already quite full. 1 can of evaporated milk, so 2 cans, but like, look, the cans are bigger. So do I do this whole thing? Whenever I open a can with a tin can opener, it reminds me of when I was younger and my sister literally made fun of me in front of one of her boyfriends, because not one of her boyfriends that she had multiple at the time. It's just like she had a boyfriend who was not her boyfriend anymore, and she made fun of me not being able to open a, oh my gosh, that went everywhere. Oh no. Okay, well the answer to putting the full tin of evaporated milk was no, because now I don't have a full tin because I just spilled it all over my countertops. That's what I get for talking about my sister's ex-boyfriend. Anyway, as I was saying, she made fun of me in front of her boyfriend because I didn't know how to open a can with a can opener, and I was, God, how old would I have been? I was old, I was like 14, I think, 13, 14. So yeah, she had every right to make fun of me. But he was like, oh my gosh, don't be mean, just help her. And she was like, no, if I help her, she'll never learn. And ever since that day, I learned how to open a can with a tin can opener. So I guess she was right. But now every single time I open one, I just think of my sister, because I'm like, she'd be so proud. I'm not gonna put the full, am I? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna put the full thing. Then it says 1 can of cream of coconut, but I could only find this squirty coconut. So I'm gonna just fill, I reckon the smaller can I'm gonna fill with the cream of coconut. Shake it up, shake it up. Can, so 2 cans of this. I'm gonna use the sweetened condensed milk can because it's smaller. Oh my gosh, that's gonna take a while. That sounded disgusting. Let's fill it up again. Next we do a teaspoon of cinnamon. Let me first check if we have cinnamon in the cabinet. So I did have open cinnamon in the cabinet, which I did think I did, but I didn't want to get home and then not have it and have to go back out, so I just bought another one anyway. So 1 TSP, that's teaspoon. Also, I'm aware that it's not going on the spoon. Also, I'll have to do 2. I'm just gonna do what I think is right. A little whisk. Vanilla to taste. Don't really know what that means, but I'm just gonna put in some of this vanilla. If you don't want it with alcohol, this is obviously where, well, you would put the vanilla in, but then this is where you would stop, so you wouldn't go any further. I'll use a spoon. I'm gonna do okay, I did about 1.5 teaspoons, I think. Now is where we do the alcohol, so if you don't want it, then you would just stop right now. So my father-in-law says to use Don Q, which is Puerto Rican rum, I think. Yeah, Puerto Rican rum, white rum. I just got this little bowl because oh gosh, that smells disgusting. Okay, so, sorry, but that sound is so satisfying. So it says for 1 cup, but I'm making a double portion. So we're gonna do 2 cups. Goes without saying, you absolutely need to refrigerate this drink. Before you drink it, during drinking it, while you're drinking it, after you've drank it. refrigerate, because otherwise it would taste gross. I'm gonna have to taste it before it's refrigerated to make sure that it tastes okay and that I don't need to add anything else into it, but it's not gonna be as good as. And the other thing is that the cinnamon will sit on the top. So just before serving it, just give it like a little swirl, little swirly whirly. Okay, let's get a straw, let's do a taste test. For some reason, I only seem to have inappropriate straws in my drawer, so we'll do it with this. It's missing something. I think it needs more rum. I hope I'm not ruining this. And I think more cinnamon, because I couldn't taste any. Oh my god, I think that was too much. That was too much rum, I can smell it. Actually, I think that might be perfect. I'm gonna add a drop more vanilla extract. I think it needs a bit more cinnamon. Yeah, that's it. You're welcome. Me with my Coquito thumbnail. It is. Now I'm gonna put cling film over the top of it and refrigerate it. And then I'll have David try it when he gets home from work, because you know, he's actually the Puerto Rican one, so he can tell me if it's right. Maybe when David gets home, I'll vlog his reaction and see, because then we'll have his genuine reaction, and if it's terrible, then you guys will see it if it's terrible, and if it's nice, then you guys will see that it's nice. I will pick you back up in a little bit when I start making the Taylor Swift cocktail for Elizabeth and I, but honestly I think it's just purple gin and lemonade, so nothing crazy. But I will pick you back up soon. I'm sure I already told you this today, but I can't actually remember that Elizabeth is coming over and we're watching Taylor Swift The Eras Tour movie together tonight. Did I already say this? I'll certainly find out when I'm editing the video later on this evening. But I need to rent it, and I have to say I'm a little bit annoyed about price. So it's $19.89, which, like, yeah, fun, great. We love a good, you know, play on words, because $19.89 is her album. But I just feel like that's quite expensive for renting a movie. And I looked how long you have the rental for, and it's for 48 hours. Well, once you've rented it, you have it for 30 days, but once you hit play, you only have it for 48 hours. I just think $20 to rent a movie is a lot. Like, if you were buying it, I don't know. So I'm still gonna do it, obviously, but it's just a little bit strange. Also, where do I rent it from? Amazon? I googled it and it's Apple TV or Amazon Prime. So I'm going to do Amazon Prime, just because I know that my details are on there. Also, lol, don't know if you can see that, but the first search is Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging. I made my sister-in-law and her boyfriend watch that film with us, and let's just say they loved it. Okay, why have I typed in era and it's not come up yet? There we go. There, 1989. Confirm purchase. You have 30 days to start watching and 48 hours to finish, and you can't even buy it. There we go. Guys, this just came in the post, and it's from England. It's from my parents. They only posted this 2 days ago. It's literally postmarked December 12th. Today is the 14th. It took 2 days. That is faster than my Amazon deliveries here. Look at the size of this. So I do know that it has some Christmas prezzies in for David and I, and some other random things. I don't know. Actually, I don't really know what's in here. I have been told to open it, but that some things are marked to open before Christmas and some things are marked as open on Christmas. So this is very exciting. I love getting packages from my parents because it just feels nice to know that they're thinking of me, which I know that they're thinking of me all the time. but it's just nice to get like a little care package from home. So I'm excited to open this. I am gonna wait though till David gets home because I'm kind, and some of this stuff in here is probably for him. I did get changed. I kept my leggings on because comfort over cuteness, I guess. And this is my jumper. So it's from the Lost Bros, and they make the cutest Disney merch. And yeah, they sent me this, which is very kind of them. And it's their Taylor Swift Disney crossover. So it says, "We'll remember this all too well." And if you know me at all, you know All Too Well has been my favorite song since the moment it came out as just the little 3 to 5 minute version. The 10-minute version though, life-changing, changed my life and overtook All Too Well as my favorite song. But anyway, they're the same. All Too Well from the album Red, also my favorite album. But this is it, and it has the getaway car. It has the car, but it also has the icons of all the Disney parks. So you have the Tree of Life, Epcot Ball, Tower of Terror, Magic Kingdom Castle. So that's what I'm wearing tonight for the Eras tour. I made a trial cocktail and it turned out perfect. So I have that in the fridge ready, but when I go to make like the second one, I will show you so you can see it.
I just got home from work, very long day, and it will continue at home as there is a lot of work to be done before year end. But my lovely wife made some Coquito. It's typically a holiday drink in the Puerto Rican culture, but other Hispanic countries do make it as well. But if I'm not mistaken, I do believe it originated from Puerto Rico. All I know is I've known Coquito ever since I was a baby. I mean, I didn't drink it as a baby because usually it has rum in it, but some people do make it without alcohol, of course. But Charlie made it with rum. So let me go ahead and give this a try and see how it is.
Give me an honest review.
Oh, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah, that's my dad's level.
Oh! Did you hear that, my father-in-law? Now we are at a competition. Your mum texted me today saying that your dad says he's in a competition now with me for Coquito.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'll be part of the tasting competition.
Yeah.
You're giving him a run for his money for sure.
I think that his is better, but I'm very honored with that, so thank you.
Very good. All right, well, we're gonna have some dinner, and Elizabeth is over, so Charlie and Elizabeth are gonna watch the Eras tour. They're gonna rent it.
Elizabeth has the 1989 cardigan. I'm very jealous. Yeah,
so
we're gonna watch that.
And I'll be in the background working.
And watching.
Vibing.
Yeah, vibing.
All right, we'll see you later. Also, David brought gyros home for dinner. Look how good that looks. I also added salt, pepper, and paprika to the fries because they were kind of terrible. But this is our dinner. It's cocktail time. So I already poured Elizabeth's because I had pre-made it because I made a test version earlier just to make sure that it was good. So that's poured out, but I'm going to make it. No, yours has been sat in the fridge for 6 hours. Did you try it yet?
No, I was waiting for you to cheers.
Oh, that's sweet. So we're starting off with some Empress gin. Absolutely love this gin. It's purple, as you can see. David is in the background right now doing weightlifts with Nala. Can you bring her over, actually? Can you bring?
Tell me why Mike like came in and picked up Mowgli the other day after work. Just carried him into the bedroom.
He was stood behind you just doing this, and I'm like.
No animals were harmed in the making of this.
She likes it. I can tell by, yeah, she's like, I'll say.
She's not fighting at all.
You should have tried to do what Taylor did with her cat with the dog.
No.
She would like break your neck. Okay, so Empress gin, purple gin.
Can't do that.
I'm just gonna like free pour because that's what I did previously. Do we need a bit more? Maybe. Okay. Minute Maid lemonade. Lemonade here is not the same as lemonade in England. So lemonade here is like flat and it's very lemony. It's not like what we have as lemonade. It's kind of like cloudy lemonade. So anyway, put a bit of that in. Also, I am naming this drink Lavender Haze
Hell yeah.
Yep. Final step is edible blue glitter. This is what gives it its sparkle. This is what bejewels it. Look how fancy I am with my cocktail shaker.
I was just thinking that. I was like, I don't want to have some of those.
It is not at a drastic rate.
My glass. We'll pour this in. Oh, why is mine blue? Yours is purple, isn't it?
Maybe you did.
Maybe I did too much blue glitter. Oh yeah, mine's very sparkly. Yeah, I think I did too much blue glitter in mine. Yours looks so much better. What if I just add more gin?
Probably.
Oh, that was really... No, yours looks better. Okay. Well, mine looks better sparkly, but yours looks better. Yours is the lavender haze. Mine is the midnight sparkle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling it. Oh, this, let's focus, there we go. So this one is my one. This is the midnight sparkle, renamed, same drink. And this is Elizabeth's. This is the lavender haze.
Cheers. Cheers. So good.
Mine is not that great because I just poured a shot of gin in the top. I'm glad yours is nice. Oh, yeah.
No, mine's quite lovely.
Yeah, yours is lovely. I tried it earlier. With an inappropriate
So maybe I should be glad that I didn't get the pressure.
Yeah. I just want to say that this was my secret song, Tampa Night 2. So I got to hear this live. Best song she's ever released, maybe, ever. Good evening guys, it's almost midnight, so I'm gonna make this short, but that is all for Vlogmas day 14. Had a brilliant night with Elizabeth watching the Eras tour and just reliving our concerts that we both went to and seeing the songs that were cut out of the original movie, one of which was the song I walked down the aisle to, so it's very, very important to me. But yeah, had a brilliant, brilliant night, always do when I'm with Elizabeth. And if you're a Taylor Swift fan, let me know in the comments what your favorite era is, what your favorite song is, what your favorite album is. I wanna know everything. Mine is a toss-up between All Too Well and You're On Your Own Kid, and favorite album is Red. I will see you tomorrow for the next one.
That's all for now.